True enjoyment is rooted inside your being rather than in the external. Gene Key number 56, The Gift of Enrichment, The Shadow of Distraction, and the CD of Intoxication. The CD is awakened as we allow the gift, or embrace the gift, or release the gift. My wisdom story. I was a creative kid who hated school. My parents were too busy paying the bills and watching the news to notice how bored and trapped I felt, or how unhappy they were. As I entered my teens, I became sullen. I'd come home from school, shut the door, and listen to hours of music while numbing myself out with weed. I was either distracted, lost in fantasy, or blaming my parents and teachers for being so clueless and robotic. When I turned 14, I got a guitar and became obsessed with writing and playing music. I wrote about everything I saw and felt, about the loneliness and emptiness in our busy world. Eventually, I got up the courage to play my songs on the street. My music hit a chord with the young people. Soon as I was discovered by a big record company and signed my first deal. As a young man, I played concerts all over the country and lived the rock star life. It took as many lovers as I took I took as many lovers as I took drugs. My performances were deep and my audiences were always moved, but I was too high to feel any of it. Over time, I needed more and more stimulation to feel anything. I couldn't get high or overstimulated enough, so I kept grasping for that next extreme experience until I overdosed and almost died. When I woke up in the hospital all alone, I realized just how out of control and empty my life had become. There was no balance, no love, no genuine connection. I'd become just like the busy, lonely people I wrote songs about. And I realized that if I truly wanted to uncover the richness of life, it could never come from the outside. I had to go within and feel. So I did. I went cold turkey on all my addictions. For a while, I thought I'd die from the physical comfort, from the physical discomfort. Once I made it through the withdrawal, I realized that the real challenge was facing and feeling all of the emotional pain I'd been avoiding for so many years. It took a long time for me to learn how to live a truly balanced life. Today, a single song can move me to tears. A drop of wine is enough to relax me. And I just love hanging out with people laughing and spreading the cheer. My gift to you. I come to bring you true enrichment, not mere enjoyment or entertainment. I want you to get the most out of your life so that you can enhance the lives of others. But first, you must learn to balance fun with seriousness. And you must wake up to all of the ways you distract yourself from who you are and how you truly feel. It's time to learn to discern between that which genuinely nourishes you and that which saps your spirit. Notice where you are still a victim of your senses or overindulgence and self deprivation. I care less about what you do than where you come from. I'll repeat that. I care less about what you do than where you come from. Come from fear, and you likely do too much, too little, or at the wrong time. Come from love, and you won't need rules or protocols to guide you. Eventually, your attention will turn inwards towards gratitude, and your presence will enrich the world. Questions for contemplation. What or who are you unable to say no to? Where do you overindulge? Where do you self deprive? Do you sometimes feel sullen, numb, as if your spirit is depleted? Are you often overstimulated? What are your most powerful distractions these days? Think of what and who truly enriches you. When was the last time you enriched someone's life? Pick a favorite distraction. Give it up for a day. See what happens. Beautiful message. Have a enriched, intoxicating week. Do not get distracted. Gene Key 56. True enjoyment is rooted inside your being rather than in the external. This week I chose the Dragon deck as well as the Unicorn deck to accompany the Gene Key card. And, every week I'll probably choose some other cards to accompany it. And I wanted to incorporate different energies um, to reflect and contemplate and to alchemize each card with. So the cards that came out were the Alpha Dragon and Pool of Christ Light. And just to give some brief information about the Alpha Dragon and what it represents, well, its message to us is to harness the divine masculine power of creation. It's filled with ninth dimensional energy, and it reminds us that the old is being destroyed, so that we need to visualize the new dreams within ourselves, right? And that's how we help to create a better existence, not just for ourselves, but for others. We allow the destruction of the old, but within that destruction, it gives us this beautiful opportunity to visualize the new dream. And with that visualization, we are helping to manifest a new world. So the alpha energy, its essence is truly the raw power of creation. And to make sure that our intentions and our creations are pure. All right. And then we have the pool of Christ light, number 28. And its message is to open your heart and to spread unconditional love. It brings in this diamond white frequency. And when we think of diamonds, what do we think of? Enrichment, right? So we are asked to, as we meditate and sit in stillness, that we're actually pulling this beautiful white and gold diamond light from the ninth dimension, from the Sirius constellation, which is very potent now, because that's why we're feeling this intense heat, because we are actually receiving and feeling the energy that Sirius radiates, right? So we're pulling this energy, and we're communing with this energy, and we're pulling this energy into our mental body, into our physical body, into our spiritual and emotional bodies. And even when we look at or we think of the diamond, it has 4 points, right? And we have several diamonds within our sphere, right? And our physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental body can be considered one of our diamond configurations within ourselves, right? So we can pull this beautiful energy and tap this beautiful energy that we're now in close impact with from Sirius, and really draw that energy into our field in order for us to bring more joy, in order for us to raise our frequency. And it's also an energy of protection, right? And it's also reminding us not just to receive the energy, but like the sun and the suns of the world, to radiate it and to share that beautiful energy, to share our rays and our energy, and to project our energy to others in a very positive way. The mantra for this card in particular, number 28, is I radiate Christ light. So to merge all of this together, as I contemplated and reflected actually on, did some breathing exercises with the gene key, I wrote a poem, and I'll share the poem with everybody. And this is, like I said, again, this is just in reference to Gene Key 56, the gift of enrichment, the shadow of distraction, and the CD of intoxication. I see clearly my distractions and the close relationships they hold with my enrichments, like neighbors sharing a wooden fence or concrete road, still in essence side by side. My learnt discernment is my trusted guide as I continue to climb the mountain of my path. I realize more, and within this enrichment, I am called to trust that which carries me away and beyond my knowing, beyond my control. Within this intoxication of life, elements, love, and pain, may I fly with protection, move with inner direction, and land safely with grounded potency in purity and majestic power. Have a rich, rich week.